Hey guys, it's Brian and George with SME. And George, I know MemSQL's Helios just recently came out. We keep seeing a lot about it on like the social media channels. It's creating a lot of buzz. And obviously MemSQL is a partner of ours at SME. So, I mean, what is it? Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, so MemSQL Helios is their cloud database as a service platform. So you can create an account, spin up a cluster, get rocking and rolling right out the gate.
Oh, cool.
If you need to expand it, it's easily scalable, completely managed. And I actually have been working with a free trial. So if you want to check some stuff out, I got some really cool stuff I can show.
Yeah, let's switch over to the screen. We'll look at it.
Cool.
All right.
So getting started with MemSQL Helios is a fairly simple and straightforward process. After I create my MemSQL portal account, I can navigate over to clusters, click the Create Cluster button, and then follow the prompts on the screen, which include cluster size, which cloud you want to deploy in, as well as some other options as well. Since we are using the 8-hour free test drive, I have a cluster size of 4 units, which consists of 32 CPUs, 256 gigs of RAM, and 4 terabytes of storage, which is plenty for my testing needs. But if I continue to use MemSQL Helios and my data needs start to grow, I can easily scale out in the cluster manager over here. So let's go ahead and connect to our cluster. Now, if you've been following along with SME's other MemSQL videos, this screen may look familiar to you. And that's because MemSQL Studio is the same interface for MemSQL as well as Helios. Let's go check on these nodes. When I deployed the cluster, it automatically created 7 nodes across the cluster. That is 1 master aggregator, 2 child aggregators, and 4 leaf nodes. One of the biggest advantages of MemSQL Helios is that your cluster is automatically managed for you. You don't need to worry about it. You can worry about what matters, like queries, tuning, and all of that. So, I've created some Amazon S3 pipelines. In MemSQL Helios, you can create pipelines to popular sources such as S3 and Azure Blob to pull in your cloud data into your cluster. So in this case, I used standard SQL to create the tables as well as the pipelines, which resulted in a fully populated database. 52 gigs on disk with about 1 billion rows of data. That's pretty good for some testing. And as I showed before, you have a complete SQL IDE in here where you're able to run queries and be amazed at the sheer speed and power of MemSQL Helios. And just like in regular MemSQL, you have the ability to explain and profile your queries as well. So in a nutshell, I think we can all see that MemSQL Helios is the perfect cloud database, completely managed with the same speed and scalability that you expect.
Well, that's pretty impressive. I can see how the speed and scale in the cloud can definitely be leveraged in an organization.
Definitely. So if you guys are interested in learning more about MemSQL Helios, feel free to reach out to us at info@semesgroup.com or in the comment section below.